The concerns surrounding the band's placement for university students under the new university funding model and the efficacy of a means testing instrument used by the Ministry of Education found its way at the floor of the House today. Appearing before the National Assembly, the Cabinet Secretary for Education, Julius Ogamba, was put to task over the rationale used, with legislators noting that there are glaring hitches in the banding of students. Acknowledging the hitches, Ogamba said the recently established review committee is expected to address gaps identified.
It's now your opportunity.
The controversy surrounding the new university funding model saw the CS for Education, Julius Ogamba, appear before Parliament to address stakeholders' concerns. The banding of students through the use of means testing instrument have raised major concerns among Kenyans who feel the model is discriminatory.
I have two children who are admitted to the university, same parents, same house, same income, but each of them got a different banding. I would want to understand how that happens.
This again may be a problem of how the data was entered. So what we would suggest is if you give us the details of those children, we can find out, did they enter the same data? Because if you go in and put in information that is different from your sister or from your brother, it will take you to different places depending on what information you put in.
The legislators saying the means testing instruments failed to meet the expectations of students and will see many excluded from accessing financial support.
How come this means testing instrument does not capture the history of the students in paying fees at school? Because if this is a student who was not able to pay fees at school, was supported by bursary, was supported by a sponsor, then the banding is that this student is actually put in band 5.
This is what we are doing with the appeals, where you are giving now more information to say, although I was in an academy under sponsorship.
Were consultants hired to do the job of help, yes or no? Did those consultants develop a new MTI?
It's not true that this particular team went into the MTI and interfered with it, because the credentials are with help. You can review, but you cannot attempt to tamper with it.
The new funding model has categorized students in 5 different bands, with extremely low-income families expected to receive up to 70% scholarship, with those from higher income getting 30% scholarship. Over 14,000 students out of 138,000 placed are yet to report to the various institutions across the country. Kamche Menza for Prime Edition.